And here we go, the long-awaited kickoff to get this season started. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 24, not quite getting back to the 25-yard line. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Short pass finds the tight end. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They'll run it to the left.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The offense now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on third and long? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a fourth down play coming up.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass rush closing in. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. He'll throw it now. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff to the single back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of his quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 20.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's caught wide open with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And it's caught. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Makes a quick grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw. He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Fights through the tackler. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A 4th down completion to the running back. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Lets it go quickly. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
He'll try a pass here. The tight end has got it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He finds some space. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass incomplete. Heavy pressure, just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
He'll be brought down so they come up empty on that two-point try.
This is part of the risk you take as a play caller when you throw the football in the two-point conversion. The ball has got to get out of the quarterback's hands quickly, or else there's the potential of pressure and a sack. The defense does a good job in coverage, and they got after that quarterback there on the conversion.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense ready to start this drive. And the running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes...
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Looking to the end zone.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
enter the fourth quarter. Let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking for a late deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, You're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.